And just real quick, before I even get to it, nigga, I had to show it to you, nigga. The triple. Stop bullshitting. This Whataburger, I fuck with Whataburger, nigga. Straight up. I fuck with it the long way. Look. I'm cool being against the grain. If my endorsement ended up being Whataburger, shit, bitch. Don't send me the check. And I give some Whataburger for the free. Bitch, I'll be endorsing the shit out of this. I'll take a day out the week. To me, Whataburger is like the southern version of Culver's. The only thing I give Culver's over Whataburger is the customer service at Culver's. Just be crazy, nigga. Like, them niggas is like Chick-fil-A, bro. They polite, kind, apologize for the line too long. I be like, bro, they so sweet. I be like, bro, I can wait. Don't trip on me, nigga. It's just a burger meat sandwich. But Whataburger, Culver's, I say right there for me. Right there for me. Best fast food burger meat you can get. Below that, I say it's like Wendy's, A&W if you still got it around. You know what I'm saying? Because back home, nigga, it was still one A&W. Shout out Gigi. We used to hit up that A&W. Still got the old school drive-through. It be those little moments, man. That'd be really the cool shit you hold on to forever. But yeah, shout out A&W. But I just had to show y'all that burger meat real quick, bitch. Because, nigga, it's about to go down, bitch. It's about to go down. Holla. Alright, so I may have lied just a little bit, cuz just a little bit, not a lot of bit, just a little bit. I'm trying to get my camera and shit together. Anyway, oh, that shit look like it's too close, bitch. God damn, Sean Eric, god damn thing, you don't need to be that close. Look, all right, hold on. God damn it, look. All right, so I may have lied just a little bit. I said last video or beginning, I was gonna, take the camera with me, record the workouts, everything, bro. I ain't do none of that. But look though, this is what we did. We went to the gym, right? And I know talking about it ain't gonna get us the endorsements and sponsorships and all that shit we looking for. But I hey, listen, I'm taking baby steps, cuz I need to take big ass King Kong gorilla, big baby nuts. Oh, see what I'm saying, bro? Like, what the fuck am I talking about here? But nonetheless, I need to take big ass steps forward, not baby steps, but I'm trying. Give yourself grace. Shit. Fuck was that? Oh my shit. Bro, look, I know not recording shit is not how we gonna get sponsorships. Shit, I know I got to record and post, bro. But look, when I'm doing something, I be in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm working out, I gotta move the cam, do all that, like that. Nigga, I be in that bitch, locked in, dancing, bro. Like the gym, practice, these are things where like life, I get to just be me, bro. Like I ain't got to worry about nothing. I ain't got to pretend like nothing. I ain't got to, nothing bothering me, life, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit. It's just something so tranquil. Like the gym, those private moments or practice, to me, they just feel like intimate moments where like yeah, and I guess that's the secret sauce to building an audience and all, but it's like, bruh, I just felt like I have to concentrate. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get the most out of myself. I gotta be the best version of me. I gotta kill it, because your mindset that you have here is what you're gonna take with you in life. And I be in that bitch rage the fuck out. Like, I'll have to find it sometime. Like sometime I'll go in there and it may not be hitting like I really needed to hit, but shit, give me about 15-20 minutes. Give me about 15-20 minutes. Whatever, something about the blood flowing, like, you know how people be taking pre-workout, so they, I don't know, like God just gave me a natural amount of pre-workout. We did goddamn, at the gym, I just did mobility. I did mobility and I did some cardio. Wasn't nothing crazy. I just wanted to get me a nice workout in, get my body moving. But boy, did that shit worked out real smooth yesterday to just do the goddamn mobility, because they got this thing at school now. I guess Book has told the coaches we need to do more cardio, so they got us doing more cardio up in that bitch, boy. And I cleft for Lord, look, I can just look at some hot shit and start sweating. So I'm already a natural sweating ass person. So anyway, we do our normal laps, warm up, did our rolls, did a different variation of the rolls yesterday. Still cool. Coach had to pull me. I don't like shit like this. Like sometimes I will say this, like I learn by doing shit over and 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 over. I am just somebody who like learns that way. I wish. Now, don't get me. It's weird. Like I can watch something, I can make it look like I know what the fuck I'm doing, but the more you do it, the more you realize the small intricacies of things that you're missing. So like yesterday, I had to take a bump. It was just roll to the middle, bump, get up, quarter roll out. And my bump was like, And the only reason I'm saying that because we 8 months in now, and my bumps shouldn't be no more. You know, that's just how I felt. But nonetheless, we do that, whoop whoop. And then coach had us, it was like 4 in, high knees, drop down, leapfrog, burpee. If you in the ring, if you outside the ring, it is jump rope. When he blows the whistle, burpee. And you just, not jump rope, I'm sorry. Jumping jacks. So we do that, whoop. And you don't get no break. So if you in the ring first, you just doing jumping jacks and burpees for the rest. If you last, you doing, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, it was a motherfucker. I wasn't in that bitch like I said earlier. Gino pushed me to the edge with this wrestling shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like but he showed me like, nigga, this is what it's gonna take, like type shit. Like this is about as bad as it can get. Cause boy, I swear for Lord. So, yesterday, if it's not that, I'm straight. Even if it is that, I'm straight. Like, you just burst past these things. It's about having that mental, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, bitch. You just gotta be strong mentally, I guess. And spiritually, I'd be like, nah, nigga. Like, yeah, like, all right, I'll say this. When I was doing the jumping jacks, my calf started burning. And your body starts to want to cheat yourself and start doing shit. I'm like, bitch, I'll die. Straight. I'll die right here tonight. Fuck you talking about. And I'm talking to my body that way. Like, bitch, nah, you ain't stopping shit. You'll die. You'll die before you stop. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, give it everything you got. I'm in my head like, I want to be great. I just want to be great. I want to be great. I came to be great. So it's like, when you have that reinforcement, I don't know. It's like you find a second wind. Then I'm watching my brothers. I'm seeing them go. I'm like, come on, baby. You get those moments. And I think that's really cool. But that motherfucking workout was a bitch. And then we did some shit where we basically got one-on-one with each other. I like this way because, again, I am a creature of habit. I need to do things repetitively over and over again so that way I can really get the grasp of that motherfucker, the grasp, or if that's the word. But nonetheless, so we did boom, grab me that arm, whoop, come under. Then I gotta go the other way, pull you down, you put your knee, grab like you don't wanna, whoop, drop, hammer lock, bitch. And then we did that, and then we did lock up, headlock, twist, turn into a hammer lock push, which was my first time doing, but I ain't gonna lie, nigga footwork was looking gorgeous, bitch. I did one time, bitch, I was like, I did my footwork, ooh, out there looking like Michael Jackson, bitch. That is a goal though, is to be like magical. I want to be like this badass magical. When I say magical, it's like, bro, this nigga is cold. Like, that's all I want to say. When I see it in my head, I just want to be like, this motherfucker is cold, bruh. I ain't looking to have 100 million hoes. I'm looking to make the 5 holes I can do look like $100 million though. I'm trying to make it look just golden. Like, I throw a punch, that motherfucker look great. I take a punch, that motherfucker look great. You know what I'm saying? Sell my ass off. Keep receipts. And work with people who also think like, man, I want to make sure he look great too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I've noticed. I feel like sometimes you could be in there, if you sell too much, another motherfucker won't necessarily sell the same. And then I'd be like, all right, nigga, you better start registering some of this shit. You ain't about to just be whooping my ass. I don't know what the fuck you think this is. But, that's also like, we just learning. So, nobody's tripping on that. But, the intricacies, the chain wrestling, remembering spots, bro. When these niggas go like, all right, we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and I'm a ha, and then you go ha, and then you go ha, ha, ha. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck did you just say, bro? So, I'd be like, man, look, nigga, give me 3 at a time and let's improvise. I really want to get to the point where you just in there feeling that shit, cause I ain't trying to remember none of that shit. I feel like that take away all the joy. Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to react with the crowd if we just got all these destined points we supposed to get to? There's no, I can't, like, I'm into this. Like, look, I guess this is an opportunity to explain myself a little bit. I got into professional wrestling for a multitude of reasons, and you know, you don't necessarily always have time to explain yourself, so I guess I'll take it right now. One, I made a promise to my mother that her son was one of them ones we was gonna live a certain life. Now, she transitioned before I could make it, but she's still with me spiritually every single day. I still got Gigi, I still got Theresa, I still got Dookie. These are like the 3 women in my life who are like my mom figures now. I talk to Gigi every day. That's my girl. I talk to Duke, talk to Theresa. These are you know, they mean the world to me. But at the same time, my mother still walks with me. You know what I'm saying? So keeping my promise. Her and I, we had been. I want to say she had been through a lot. I was just the son. But we went through some shit, man. And like it was you know, it was cool, and then it was rough. But even when it was cool, it was like me and my mom sharing one room in my grandma's house. And then me and her moved in with my dad. They, you know, they tried to make it work, but they were extremely toxic. So whoop, and then we go, and then the market crashed. So now we really hurting, and just like shit. Like I get into it, but it, you know, life be life. It's really important to me to keep that promise. Cause why not? 2, God put it on my heart. I was sitting there with God, and I was like, God, look, man. I feel like there's a place in this world I belong. I feel like there's a place in this world where I could go crazy. I could really go off, man. The skills that you have blessed me with. Cause I've been trying to find my way, and I just feel like I'm gonna say it like this. I feel like a wandering king. I feel kingly because I walk with God, and every place I go is my domain. That's why I feel kingly. But I've been wandering through life, I feel like. So I just been like, God, I feel like there's a place I belong. Something I should be doing. Whoop-de-whoop. Around this time, I had just done stand-up a couple times. So, you know, I'm still really trying to transition into what is my life looking like post-moms. Because before her, I was balls to the wall trying to figure shit out, and I was just doing it wrong. But you don't know that you're doing it wrong until like you can step back and see like the moves that you made and the mistakes and even some of the successes, but it's not the success you're looking for. So it's like there was no success ultimately. Like if we didn't hit the goal, then what the fuck are we talking about? Excuse me. I'm not one of them lesson learned type people, but I probably should be. But nonetheless, what the fuck was I even saying? You know, it's all right. Let me just break it down like this. Faith. God put it on my heart that I could do something cold as hell. I love wrestling. I've always loved wrestling. Wrestling was a plan B for me if acting didn't work. But I just never took it seriously. It was always just something that I enjoyed as a kid. I still watch it as a grown man. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't see myself doing this shit. Like, taking bumps, being in front of 20, 30,000, yada, yada. But I kid you not, after my mom transitioned, I was blessed to be able to have time to where I was just able to, like, heal and chill and get closer to God in my own way. And this is where I feel like we came out of it. I said, what is the most faith-based, crazy-ass, God, only God could do it, get me here type of situation? And it was wrestling, bro. I noticed when I would relax and I needed something to relax my mind, I was thinking about wrestling. And I was like, you know what? Let's just see. What can it hurt to fucking try? I'll take a shot on myself. I don't give a fuck about that. So I started hitting up Reality of Wrestling around this time. Like, hey, how much is it? Whoop-de-whoop. And I had planned a year ahead of time. I had started working at a cemetery to save up money to be able to move to Houston. And that's what I did. So I just really want to see if God, what I believe God was telling me is right. I really, like, I have a knowing and I have a belief, but I need to prove these to myself. Walking on faith, what does that look like for me? What is the process of, like, choosing me and believing in myself unconditionally and saying, like, nah, motherfucker, I'm cold, boy, I could do this. Like, I see myself not really, it's weird, bro. Like, I want the respect of my teachers, I want the respect of my peers, but at the same time, I know I'm cold. So it's like I'm verifying myself. So it's like I seek it, but I don't seek it. I don't know, I'm in an interesting place right now, man. Like, I have nothing but faith. Like, even my car that I'm staying in right now, if it wasn't for faith and honestly the blessing of those around me, I wouldn't even have this. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything happened on faith. I was trying to get a job for so long since, you know, it's just crazy, bro. Like, let's say I spent 2 months trying to, cause when I first got down here, I ain't gonna lie, I was bullshitting. I was chilling. I'm like, oh, my sister, she ain't tripping on me. Whoop whoop. Nigga, I'm a wrestler, nigga. I'm chilling, bro. I was wrestling, sitting by the pool, trying to get some ass. I'll be honest with you. That's all I was on. Smoke me some dope. I'm chilling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, that was, you know, ill-advised, I guess. It's just, bro, I'm in this fucking whip, and it's like every day it just be hot. And if it's like we doing the damn thing, and if I jump from topic to topic, bro, that's just how my mind work, bro. I'm trying to keep shit in order, and I can't, my nigga. It's not me. I need y'all to just bear with me. But how can I say this? I need this shit to work. I need to actually be doing the right thing, my nigga. And the only time I doubt it is when I'm not doing it. When I'm doing it, I'm like, bro, I'm learning something new. I'm surprisingly, like, in my mind, nobody else is saying this. In my mind, I'm like, man, you kind of cold. You know, I love acting. It's still a goal to make it in Hollywood, but on my own terms. I ain't with none of the rituals and none of that other shit that, you know, Hollywood rumors. I ain't with none of that dumbass shit, nigga. I ain't about to ass kissing nobody and pretending like, oh, I've seen all your shit. I'm not doing none of that, my nigga. Like, you know, WWE will allow me to get my shit off, entertain thousands of people, connect in a deep way, live a life I never imagined, travel the world. And when the time comes and they like, look, you know what I'm saying, we done got the most about your ass, I can still transition into that next phase of life, feeling every bit as accomplished and successful as I feel like I should feel, you know. So fuck it. And the more I've done it, it's interesting, bro. It's very interesting to see people who've done this shit for 10 plus years, and it's an interesting place. It's an interesting business, but you know, like, don't get me wrong, everything ain't hunky-dory. But to be honest, I could give a fuck. I'm in God's hands. That's ultimately where I'll be looking at it with. I mean, I give God everything I got. I'm gonna give wrestling everything I got. When I'm blessed to be with WWE, and I'm blessed to be in those positions, and I'm blessed to be with a hot mic in my hand, and I'm going crazy, and I'm entertaining. I don't give a fuck if it's just the NXT crowd or if it's, you know, 100,000 at Dallas and WrestleMania. It's like, I'm gonna give you everything I got. And to be honest, this is for me. This is just for me. I want to be the best. I want to be the absolute best. I want to be the most entertaining son bitch of my generation, bar none. I want them to be like, man, listen, you love Stone Cold and shit, but you have to start throwing this young nigga name in that motherfucker, boy. And it's like, that is ambitious, especially in this business, because there are gatekeepers. There are people who are, you know, you say that out loud, motherfuckers be like, who the fuck you think you is? But honestly, I feel like that's in life. I feel like that's in everything. So there's no need to really trip on it. That's why I go back to saying I'm in God's hands, bro. No matter what you do, no matter where you go in life, it's gonna be obstacles. It's gonna be motherfuckers who don't root for you. I'm focusing on the motherfuckers who are like, hell yeah, that's cold as hell, boy. Come on with it, nigga. That's what we looking for. I love my coaches. I wish in time, I think we shall, like, connect more, get to know each other as men, and just build, you know, even deeper relationships. But at the same time, you know, keep the main thing the main thing. They know exactly everything they talking about. I think sometimes they may, like, I don't fucking know, bro. I just be in there trying to be a sponge. I've gotten out of the trying to read minds or think I know everything. I don't know shit, bro. I just know that God has blessed me to wake up. I got something that I'm passionate about, that I love on my heart, that my mind is telling me. Well, I don't know what it's telling me, but what is telling me, it may not be the mind, but something in me is like, nah, nigga, you know you can't give, you need to stop, you know, this ain't for you. And I'm like, nah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that same voice that has made me doubt and wonder, and I'm just combating that motherfucker. So I guess that would be another reason. It's like, to take domain over my own inner self and take domain over my life. To be like, yeah, you can do it. shit not like life can give you, I'm hesitant because words are things, so I never want to speak things into existence or try to harp on shit, but I will say sometimes life can be difficult for all of us, and you know, a motherfucker can throw shit at you that you're not seeing, and I don't know, I guess I just be like, man, shit, if I overcame some of this shit in life, nigga, this shit easy. That's how I be feeling. Like, I don't be in there trying to share life stories and shit. That's just not who I am. But yeah, I be like, y'all niggas ain't gonna break me. So let's just get to it. Let's see what, let's see what God take it. I'm gracious. Don't get me wrong. I can be extremely arrogant. I got my confidence on a new level. But it's not me that's more. It's like I'm just acting on what I feel like God want me to do. And it's like, I bet. And because I'm like, fuck it, I'll go with God and do what I want to do, or do what God tell me to do, and I'm having fun and I'm growing. My confidence is growing in that, like, and that's just brings me back to the whole car thing. Like, nigga, I don't want to be just sleeping in this bitch, nigga. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm bigger than the back seat, nigga. I'll be all leaned up in the front, but I'm pursuing something that's bigger than me. I'm creating a life that I never really saw coming, to be honest. And I'm setting things up so my family, my babies can just live their life, and we can live together, like, in a sense of harmony. When I'm home, it's just peace. And when and I have this thing that and I say if, because I be wondering, God, like, is this shit gonna fucking happen? But should I be truly blessed with children, I always wanted to be the type of father to tell them, you can do any motherfucking thing you put your heart and mind to. If God put it on your heart and you willing to work for it, you can do it. And I never wanted them to be like, well, what would God tell you? And I didn't follow through. So it's a big follow through. It's a big, I can do this. And that's another thing. I just feel like I can do this. I feel like I can do it at an extremely high clip. I just have this weird belief. It's, I say this to myself, and I say it to y'all because y'all family. I don't feel like I be learning wrestling. I feel like I'm remembering it. You know what I'm saying? And I've, for the longest, have thought maybe I came back down here to have fun, and maybe life was so lit that I was like, I bet I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And when I'm wrestling, and I know the type of man I am, like at home type shit, and I'm like, bro, all right, so you leave the crib, you go wrestle, you entertain the millions and millions. You know what I'm saying? You meet idols, get paid, be sweet as fuck, and then you come home to a beautiful family, nigga. I'm chilling. I ain't stressing on shit. She ain't stressing on shit. The babies ain't stressing on shit. Thank you. So it's like, if I gotta stay in the whip for a little while doing that, cool. But nigga, it's fucking Texas and it be hot, bitch. I ain't doing this too much longer. That's another thing, bro. I'm starting to, this shit is making me impatient. Something gotta give in that regard. I need a base of operations. I can't be doing this shit. This shit ain't it, nigga. I'll just be 100 with you. This shit ain't it. I know motherfuckers do it and all that. That's good for them. Good for them, nigga. I don't want to get comfortable doing this shit. I don't want to get used to doing this shit, nigga. We better than fucking sleeping in the fucking whip, to be honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. Because at the end of the day, I am still dumbass grateful. Grateful to even have this. Grateful to be doing this. If it was either this or I'd still be working at the cemetery or Amazon, or because I was trying to make videos, man, and shit just wasn't hitting, and I got discouraged. I stopped doing it because it's like you doing it and you creating, and then just for TikTok to ban your shit or that one person. But it's a paradigm shift of thought. Like, that's another thing. It's like showing the process and the shit that I think that actually matters, and trying to have a paradigm shift of thought with God, in the sense of like, fuck everybody else, make it for that one person who's watching, bro. If you got one person watching you, you could change one life. I'll never forget, I had this moment where I used to take my mom to this park she loved, and we would sit by the water, and one of these guys from that I knew from high school, I hadn't seen since we graduated, my nigga. And I ain't gonna age myself, but let's just say it's been a little while. And at the time I was making videos, but it was like more than inspiration. And he came up and he was like, man, look, and he just gave me some flowers, man. And he said it meant something to him, and he found inspiration in him. And I'll never forget it, because that one person, he impacted me. If I impacted him, he impacted me. It was like, oh, this shit does mean something. It's somebody. Like, it's doing something, my nigga. Like, I'm not just talking to the ether, you know. That's cool. So Big Dan, I remember you, boy. So that's why, man, like, I love edifying God. I love telling people you can do anything, but I feel like you got to be proof of that. I feel like I love talking about faith and what that looks like for me, because it don't look the same for everybody. But how are you walking on your faith, being in something? Like, I just want to lock in even more, just be about my passion, just be about the process, just be singular focused, you know. And if I'm being honest, maybe not see myself as a behind piece of shit. When I said that out loud, it felt harsh, but that's how, you know, that voice, that's how that motherfucker be coming. Like, you ain't shit, nigga. You way behind. You big that news. Like, man, shut your bitch ass up. That's what I be thinking, nigga. Cause it's like, if you knew better, you would do better, bitch. I'm here today. And I'm here today because God allowed me the opportunity to be my best version. So what I'm not about to do is detract myself from going after greatness. And I want to see if I can really, not if, but I really wanted to just break through all thoughts of fear. Whether that be going in front of 20,000, being seen is a big one. Being seen and judged. Like, that whole process of, like, thinking that other people think, like, going again to that paradigm shift, like, fuck them. Like, I really need to be on that fuck them, man. Like, I'm the tone setter. Motherfuckers gonna want to be like me, not the other way around. So it's like, remember that. Remember who you are, you know. And the words of Nip, the marathon continues. So be about it, don't just speak about it. That whole shit. And being about it, like, nigga, I'm 100% about it, and I'm in my whip. What the fuck can you tell me? Type shit. Like, that, my whole energy has shifted, my nigga. If you ain't really went for yours, either say some supporting words, something that can help, or shut the fuck up. I'm always going to be on y'all ass about pursuing your greatest version, living on faith mode. Fuck it. Nah, I ain't say the shit was easy. I ain't say the shit was cute. I ain't say the shit was pretty all the goddamn time. I ain't say it wasn't gonna be times you ain't doubt everything. God, yourself, your process, life. Is it worth it? Do you really want it? But because I'm going through all that in this moment, I know I'm doing the right thing. Nothing else has made me do all this. Where I'm like, nigga, I'm questioning my whole, everything about me that I thought I knew and think I know, I'm questioning it all. I'm facing that motherfucker, and I'm deciding what type of man I would choose to be. So that's something that wrestling has done for me that I, you know, nothing else had really done. And maybe it was just a lack of commitment to those other things, but I don't know, bro. Like, I really love who I'm becoming in the process of it and this whole thing. And I'm just grateful. And yes, I'm not perfect, but at the same time, like, fuck that, nigga. Who is? The way the story goes, it was one perfect person and they killed him. So it's like, I'm not tripping on being perfect, bro. It's like, I have fun. I enjoy. When I do little things and I can make my peers pop and they give me a reaction, bro, I be in that bitch elated. Like, oh, nigga. So, I think about gear. I think about moves. I be thinking about promos. I be thinking about connecting with the crowd. I be thinking about, like the shit when you know, if you ever played the game, bro, you created a character, nigga. I'm on that in real life. Well, this ain't real life, but that's another topic. We'll get into that another day. But it's like, what? So, bullshit aside, ego aside, fear aside, nigga, I'm having a time of my motherfucking life. I be ready to cry, because I cannot believe that I'm living this life on faith with God, and I'm saying, fuck it, my nigga. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not giving up on me. And I want to be that example. Like, I just keep saying to myself, God's children win too. It ain't just the devil's kids that be winning and getting money. No, nigga, I'ma get mine, bitch.